I'm here with Corey Vidal.
Hi.
Hi. And basically everybody and anybody who knows YouTube knows Corey.
Not true.
Not true?
Not true. Nope.
Well, after this interview, yes.
Great, good.
Before we start, we have a little bit of a surprise for you. I should mention, it's not for you to keep, this is for you to see.
I'm like excited and now I'm disappointed. No, this is great.
We're gonna decorate the set.
Oh, wow.
With Star Wars figurines.
Look at all these. TC-14, Lando Calrissian. There's an old land speeder. All
Does
right.
that work?
Yes.
Or do you want that up on the top?
Listen, it's the only limit is your imagination.
Oh, okay.
You know what this is?
Nope.
It's the back-to-tank droid. It heals Luke
Oh.
in episode 5 when after he gets attacked by the Wampa. Okay, do you know who this is?
Are they both the same person?
Yes. Very good. It's Han Solo, Captain of the Millennium
Is
Falcon.
that Han Solo? Is that Harrison Ford?
Yes.
Okay.
The Emperor Palpatine.
All right.
Yeah, all right. You're supposed to be like, yeah, I know.
Okay, let's try that again.
Have you seen Emperor Palpatine?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Where's Harrison Ford? Where did he go? Is this Harrison Ford? No.
That's Luke Skywalker.
Okay. Oh, Luke Skywalker.
Here's a couple Han Solos.
Oh, okay. All right.
There you go.
Let's put that
I think that's good.
I don't know where to put him. He won't stand.
He goes over here.
Oh, okay.
That's where that thing goes.
So now that we have our set decorated,
Mm-hmm.
let's get started.
Okay.
What were your expectations 10 years ago when you first started making YouTube videos?
I didn't really have any expectations. When I joined YouTube, Google didn't own it.
Okay.
It was before Google bought it. I uploaded videos and a couple people left some comments. It took me about 2 years to even find out other people were doing what I was doing. I thought, I'm just uploading videos in my own bubble.
I'm the only one.
Yeah, and I knew there was other people uploading, but I didn't know about the community until about 2008. So expectations, none.
None.
Just having fun.
And did you ever see YouTube as a stepping stone?
No, YouTube, the first couple of years was just my hobby. Okay. It was, there was no money for anybody.
Right.
And so before YouTube, I was making videos,
right.
And I would burn them on DVD and give them to friends or sell them for $5.
Of yourself?
Yeah, me and my friends making short films
right.
and skits and whatever. And so when YouTube came out, it was just an extension of that. It was easier than burning DVDs, which was kind of a pain.
Yeah. And when you started in 2006, when you were first uploading the videos, you were doing a lot of dance videos.
Yeah.
Which I watched.
Oh boy. Yes. Yeah.
And then as your channel expanded, you also started to include acting and singing and vlogging and of course Star Wars. So where do you continue to find inspiration for your content?
So to get started, when I joined YouTube, I had a background in dance. Right. I had danced for about 8 years.
At
a dance studio.
Okay. All right.
And I was a really big fan of the show, So You Think You Can Dance.
Right.
Because I was a dancer.
Yeah. Did you ever want to be on that show?
Oh yeah. I auditioned for So You Think You Can Dance Canada.
No way.
I did. Yeah. And so when I was making dance videos, it was because of my background in dance, and then I started making videos about So You Think You Can Dance. And I knew pretty quickly that I didn't want to be a dancer professionally as the primary thing that I did. Again, it was a hobby. Yeah. I get bored easily, and I have a lot of different hobbies, and I like to learn a little bit of a lot of different things.
Yeah.
And
it's a good attitude to have.
It's okay. Jack of all trades, master of none.
Yeah.
It was fun to challenge myself, capture it, and share it, not as an expert, but as this was I'd learned a thing.
Yeah, and you want to share it.
Yeah, look at the thing I
learned.
Yeah, and then it was just this gradual shift where I slowly started taking it more seriously.
Okay. And what's your favorite part about YouTube?
My favorite part about YouTube would have to be the community. And I really like VidCon and Playlist Live and Buffer Festival, and I like the YouTubers. They're my friends. They're genuinely people that I want to spend time with.
Now, you've always been a huge Star Wars fan, as I mentioned before. So how has George Lucas and his films helped influence you in your career?
I actually got to meet George Lucas at the premiere of episode 7.
I remember that in December.
Yeah, we took a selfie together. Star Wars, I can't describe why I love it.
You grew up with it.
I grew up with it, and you just love it. It's like, why does somebody love Harry Potter?
Yeah.
You know, it's just my thing.
Right.
And now for me, I like really love Game of Thrones. That's like my new.
That's your new
Oh
thing?
yeah, I mean Star Wars forever, but
Yes.
like I'm starting to get obsessed
With Game of Thrones.
with Game of Thrones. I'm getting like really deep into it. When I was a little kid,
right.
I didn't know that I wanted to grow up to be a filmmaker. I really loved Star Wars, and I loved it so much that I would watch the bonus material. Well, actually, even before DVDs existed, I would buy like the making of books.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know,
yeah.
and I was like, oh, cool, like this is how they did that, and whatever. And this is like, you know, I'm living in the 90s, learning how they made these movies in the 70s and the 80s. And then as episodes 1, 2, and 3 came out, I followed the makings of those.
Right.
Like, intimately. Like, I could name most people on the crew. And like, I would read the making of books over and over and over. And I would go to this website and read the latest Star Wars production news every day, multiple times a day, for 9 years. I accidentally learned in detail, deep detail, what every single person does to make a $200 million movie.
Right.
Then as I got into video making, I felt like I knew all of the different parts that make a thing. I didn't have the resources to do anything like that at first. But I mean, I think the video that my team and I made, Clash at the Cantina, on the set of Star Wars, I think that looks like Star Wars. And that was just me and my friends. I mean, there was a lot of people involved and whatever, but it was just shot and lit by a couple people, and we learned.
Well, and you were actually on the Star Wars set.
Yeah, that's actually.
So I don't know how
Lucasfilm's
you weren't
set.
like losing your mind being there.
It was work, and so we show up, and then I look at the set, and I'm like, whoa, okay, let's get to work.
Mode.
You know, boom, 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 and suddenly 12 hours have gone by, and then you go to bed and you wake up and you do it again. Go to bed, wake up, and you do it, and you're done. And then it's more so after, when you look at the footage, and you're just in like an editing bay, just sitting at a computer, and you're like, wow.
Now, you did mention that you were at the Hollywood premiere for the latest Star Wars film. Out of that whole entire experience, what stood out to you the most? Oh
man, that answer's easy. So while I was there, I got to walk the red carpet and meet a bunch of celebrities. But right after the film ended, we went out and they had taken everybody's cell phones.
Yeah.
Everybody, and it's like a room full of like industry people and celebrities.
Yeah.
They all need to wait to get their phones back.
Right.
It just so happened that I ended up standing right beside J.J. Abrams. And what makes no sense is that they took his cell phone too. I mean, he's J.J. Abrams, he has a copy of the movie.
Yes.
And I like kind of noticed, and I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna say anything, like, I'm not gonna
Act
bother.
cool.
Literally, the movie just ended. And this is the first time anyone's seen it. I can only imagine what he's going through. His mind must be like, I hope people like it and whatever. And then I started thinking about that. And people are talking to him, and then I think maybe everybody kind of wanted to leave him alone.
Yeah.
So then nobody was talking to him.
Okay.
And he's standing
He's
there.
probably wondering, why aren't people talking?
Yeah, a little bit, right? It's this weird like loop,
that?
right? And so then I was like, okay, I have a thing to say.
Yeah.
So I turned to JJ, and he's like right beside. We're as close as we are right now, and I'm like, hey, nice to meet you. I wanted to tell you I thought the movie was incredible, and you've really done right by the fans, which I think is the first time somebody said that to him, because the movie had just ended, right? Yeah. And so he was kind of like, oh man, thanks, yeah, whatever. Oh, like I'm really glad to hear that. And so then he starts talking to me. He's like, oh, who are you and what are you? And I'm like, oh, I didn't plan that far in advance. I'm Corey and whatever. What do you do? I make YouTube videos. And he goes, you make those Star Wars YouTube videos? And I'm like, yeah. And he goes, oh, I've seen those, like the acapella video in your canteen. And I was like, oh yeah. He's like, oh, I really like your videos. And I was like, I really like your videos. Great meeting you. And he laughed and whatever, and we walked away. And I got my camera back, and so then I hit record, and I walk away, and I just start like crying. Like, oh, you're not gonna believe what just happened. He's like in the background, like walking away. Thank goodness he didn't see me.
Now let's talk about Vlogumentary.
Okay.
It's a film that you've been working on since January 2013.
Yeah.
I believe. And it just premiered at the Tribeca Film Festival
It did.
in April, which is super exciting.
Yeah, it's really cool.
So congratulations.
Thank you very
for
much.
that.
Thank you.
What does the movie represent?
Vlogumentary is a documentary that captures the explanation on what a vlogger is and why. It's actually, believe it or not, it's kind of not meant for the YouTube community. It's kind of not meant for the hardcore YouTube fans. This film is meant for the people that are obsessed with YouTube, that have people in their lives who don't understand the obsession. Vlogumentary is the very simple filmic answer to that, where you would not know anything, sit down, watch it, and after you go, I get it. We just announced at VidCon, and this is a huge weight off my shoulders because we've been working on this for such a long time, that the film was picked up by YouTube.
YouTube, yep. Congratulations
Thank
for
you.
that. That was my next question.
All right, I stole it from you.
You stole my thunder. And can you tell us when it will be released or a ballpark figure?
I know, but the answer I have to give you is this fall.
This fall.
For now.
So soon. It's coming
It's
up.
very soon. Yeah.
So we met for the first time at the 2015 Buffer Festival. And the Buffer Festival is something you created to promote YouTube and YouTubers and to celebrate them and honor them. So in the past 3 festivals, what have you been most proud of?
I am most proud of convincing my YouTube friends, and also some of these YouTubers that I didn't previously know. I'm proud of convincing everybody to dress up. And I'll tell you why.
That wasn't an answer I was expecting.
So when we threw the first Buffer Festival, and I said that there was a red carpet, as a generalization, a lot of the girls were really excited, and a lot of the guys were like, And so Charles Trippy showed up, and he's like, yeah, like, I'll wear, like, my nice jeans. And I was like, nope, no you won't. And we were getting ready for the gala, and a bunch of people started coming out in like suits and tuxes, and Charles was like, I need to go change. And there was a couple YouTubers that like saw people getting ready and quickly went over and like bought a suit. Year 1.
Oh my
gosh. They were like, I didn't bring a suit. I was like, I told you to bring a suit. They're like, I know you told me. I didn't know you were serious. And so convincing everybody to do that, you know, the first couple of years was it was hard. It was a challenge. I had to like call people, you need to dress up. And they really like didn't believe me. It was like this game of chicken. And I'm like, no. But by the 3rd year, people started looking forward to it.
Well, I'm very excited for the Buffer Festival. I can't wait
Me too.
to attend
my whole focus.
And meet people and conduct interviews. So it's very exciting. And tickets go on sale July 19th.
Yeah.
So get your tickets. Oh, hey! Did you like that interview? Because there's another one right over there. Great.